Jen Joseph here, Envisage Executive Coaching, Releasing Your Confidence. So I'm back again talking about value. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit repetitive. But, we do reap what we sow. And if we don't understand our value, we are going to suffer and we are going to fall short of what it is we really, really want to do with our lives. So, one of the ways that we can check our values is by reviewing our mindsets, looking at what we currently hold as a value for our lives. So, for example, a value in your life may be I am worth X to the market. So, you've trained yourself to get that reward. However, your mindset hasn't changed. Why? Because internally you still feel I'm not worthy of anything. So when you go to market with your skills and you present yourself before an employer, they either reject you and say no, or they say, yes, we like you, but we want to offer you this and it's lower than your expectation. What can you do about that? Now, this is another side of future proofing your life, and it's about changing the mindset. Now, let me just qualify this. Mindset is a term that's commonly used when we're talking about transformation, talking in terms of transformation and coaching. However, we don't just have one mindset. We operate with many paradigms. For example, we have a paradigm for social relationships. We have another one for close friendships. We have another one for relatives. We have one for our children. We have one for society at large. How we react and the perspective through which we respond to certain situations. Now, I was talking to some teenagers the other day, and they were saying, what a friend could get away with, a sibling couldn't get away with. And that's a mindset. And why? Because they expect a sibling to understand the parameters that they've put up, the barriers that they put up, that they shouldn't go past. They expect a sibling to protect them. But a friend, they will give some leeway because a friend doesn't know them as intimately as a sibling does. Well, it's the same thing when we're looking at presenting ourselves to the workplace and future-proofing our lives. If the paradigm we're working from or the mindset that we're working from is one that's underlaid by I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, they won't like me, they'll reject me, oh my God, there's too much competition, it will be perceived by that potential employer. Now, is it worth you going to an interview or presenting yourself in that way? No, not at all. Because even though it's only something going on inside of you, it is silently communicated. And so change must happen. The way we'd make that change is by examining that thought process. Why am I thinking this way? What is the underlying story? And how does it help me to move forward in my life? You'll find that at the core is a sense of responsibility. You don't, or I don't, understand how to take responsibility for ourselves. That's at the core. We don't understand that. How do we take responsibility for ourselves? The simple answer is, well, start to be happy. And the moment you start being happy, everything becomes easy. Start to be focused. And the moment you become focused, all the other side issues fall away and life becomes easier, so that you now understand the decisions that you're making towards your goal. That's the simple answer. For a more in-depth answer, I do run training and coaching that can help you to get to the core of what is underlying your self-doubt. But for now, that's the simple answer. The problem is when we don't address that mindset and we don't address the values that we're operating from, we just think, oh, we're feeling a bit insecure or we're feeling a bit doubtful or hesitant. In effect, it is a loss of confidence. Our self-esteem is being eroded consistently by that thought. And the problem with that is the thought goes undetected until a moment of crisis. So take time to ask yourselves just those few simple questions. What is at the core of this feeling? How does it benefit me to get to the goal that I have in mind? What can I do to take personal responsibility for my decisions? Okay, this is Jen Joseph, releasing your confidence. Have a very good day. Bye for now.